Good afternoon and welcome to the Weather Centre. It's a much sunnier day for the Free State after a couple of wet days in the province, while northwards we are still expecting thunder showers to continue for your Thursday. Tomorrow will bring a strong cold front to the Western Cape, and along with that, cloudy and wet weather settles in, and we're also expecting it to be quite cool. Now, a cold front has already brushed over the southern parts today. A few light showers have spread quite far inland over the Cape provinces, and here we can see that significant clearance has taken place overnight across the central parts. North of this, on the other hand, it remains fairly cloudy, and that's the area that's going to see further thunder showers for the rest of today. Now, things will also be clearing up over the western parts. Later on in the day, we're not expecting any further rainfall for the northern Cape. Up in the north, on the other hand, fairly cloudy, scattered thunder showers for some areas, and it's also going to become quite cloudy along parts of the eastern coastline this evening, and along with that, a little bit of light rain or drizzle will be possible. For tomorrow, we're still expecting showers and thunder showers for Gauteng and the surrounding areas, while on the opposite side of the country, the cold front will be sweeping through in the afternoon and evening, and along with that, cloudy and wet weather will settle in, particularly for the second half of Friday. Now back to today, and here we can see that scattered thunder showers are possible in places over Limpopo and in Mpumalanga, including in Swaziland, isolated for Gauteng, as well as around Rustenburg and Zeerust in the northwest. Very isolated showers will still be possible for some parts of the Eastern Cape today, including around Graafrenet, while along the eastern coastline, there we see that chance for evening rainfall settling in, as well as over the adjacent interior. Winds this afternoon are going to be strong along the Eastern Cape coastline, between 40 and 50 kilometers per hour, and even stronger than that at times. Otherwise, light to moderate winds expected for the rest of the country. It remains hot in the far northern parts today, especially in the Lowveld. Some areas will reach the mid-30s, while in KwaZulu-Natal it's going to be a warm day, 26 degrees for Pietermaritzburg and Durban, cooler air in circulation across the southern and western parts. Tomorrow morning will start off quite cool, especially for the central and southern high ground of South Africa. Sutherland dropping down to 2 degrees, many areas below 10 degrees Celsius just before sunrise, while it remains warm overnight up in the northern parts and along the eastern coastline, 17 degrees overnight in Durban. Johannesburg today gets to 23, mainly cloudy with isolated thunder showers still expected. Things will start clearing out overnight. On the other hand, a minimum of 13 degrees with light westerly winds. Let's take a look ahead now to tomorrow afternoon, and there we see that rainfall settling in for Cape Town with the next cold front. Thunder showers in Gauteng as well as in Mpumalanga. And on Saturday, we're going to see further rain along the southern coastline of South Africa, spreading up towards KwaZulu-Natal, and thunder showers continue in Gauteng and the surrounding areas.